Hey everybody, welcome to a special episode of This Week in New Tech. We decided to take a field trip to the Waco Convention Center where the annual STEAM Fair is being held today.
Hosted by the City of Waco Public Works Department. And so what STEAM stands for is Science, Technology, Engineering, Architecture, and Mathematics.
Our advanced video game design teacher, Mr. Williams, and his students decided to set up a booth showing off the new VR program we have at our school. Let's go see what's up. I'm here with Junior Andrew Hester today. So Andrew, I heard y'all set up your own video game and are showing it off at the booth.
Yes, we did. It's it was originally a Godzilla simulator, but it's turned more into who can toss a tank the farthest using a leap motion. So that way there's no controllers. It's literally just your hands, and you can just whack stuff, and it's really cool.
Do you think the people coming to your booth have enjoyed your game and thought that the VR aspect of it is really something to look forward to in the future?
Oh yeah, most definitely. We got people coming in, and at first they're like, "Oh, what is this? This is so weird." Or sometimes they'll say like, "Oh, I saw like YouTubers play with this." So we let them try it out, and they're just having so much fun. So much fun with the leap and stuff like that. And it's just so fun to see their faces light up when they like hit a building or hit a tank, and it just goes flying.
So Andrew, where do you see VR going in the future?
It's definitely go like with the leap we're using, where there's going to be no controllers. It's just going to be your hands, and also most likely the actual virtual reality goggles are going to get a lot smaller.
Okay, cool. Thank you, Andrew.
I'm joined here today with Casey Roberts, who's a junior at New Tech. So Casey, what is your favorite part about VR so far?
I feel like the whole lively experience, like you feel like you're really in the game and getting to move around and shoot things or move things in the game. I think that's really one of the best experiences with VR.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Okay, so what have you learned about VR that you didn't know before?
It's a bit different than how you would normally play games. Like with some of the controllers that we've been using, you can move around using your arms, or you can just be stationary and use your own hands as the objects in the game. And so it's pretty different than normal games.
Yeah, that's some nifty stuff. So Casey, where do you see VR going in the future?
It's definitely going to be making a bigger push on the game market, because a lot of people are going to be using these games that they feel like they can actually be in the game themselves, and immersion is a big factor with the gaming community, so I think it's going to be a larger thing.
I very much agree. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
Hi, I'm joined here with Junior Mason Armstrong at the Waco Convention Center STEAM Fair. So Mason, what is your role in today?
Well, today my role is pretty much to make sure nothing goes wrong with the controller, make sure everyone just has a good time. If something were to go wrong, I have like tons of backup plans. I've tried very hard to make sure everything goes perfectly.
Cool. Okay, so what programs have you guys used?
So to make the game itself, we used Unity, and most of the scripts were made they're C#, which were made in Monodevelop. We used Maya to make the models, and I used Photoshop for some of the textures.
That sounds like a lot. So what have you guys learned from all this?
What I've learned is that VR is kind of a very fickle subject, but once you do it correctly, it goes very well. Like some of the scripts in the canvases don't work because you pretty much have two screens, and since you're working on the computer, it orients it to one screen, but whenever you split up into two, it doesn't really know what to do, so it puts it exactly in the middle away from where you can't see.
That sounds like some cool stuff. Thank you so much.
I'm here with Morgan Clays, a junior in video game design at New Tech. So Morgan, you designed one of the games that we use in the VR booth. So can you kind of explain to us what your game is about?
Well, in my game, there is a giant slime monster that is slowly creeping towards you, and after 30 seconds, it'll reach the player and kill it. Once that happens, the game restarts, and the objective is to unload as much ammunition into the slime monster as possible to kill it before that happens.
Okay, cool. So where do you think VR is going to go in the future?
Well, right now it's hard to say because VR headsets normally carry a very hefty price tag. Even the most inexpensive model, the PlayStation VR, costs upwards of $400. So it doesn't seem like something everyone is going to get a hold of.
Okay, cool. Thank you, Morgan. I'm here with Rachel Winski. She's on the committee that put together this event. So, Rachel, what was your reasoning behind putting all this together?
Well, we really like to participate in the community and really get the kids involved with middle schools and high schools in the area. So we want to just kind of reach out to students and let them know what all kind of science and technology, engineering, architecture, mathematics, kind of jobs and careers and degree plans there are out there for students.
Okay, so how many years has this been really going on?
We've been actually putting this event on since 2009, but it was called Engineering Day up until last year, and we rebranded the name to STEAM to incorporate more disciplines.
Okay. So have you noticed any changes since the first time y'all did this?
Since I actually wasn't working for the city when we first put this on, but since then I know that the numbers have grown outstandingly. This is actually a record-breaking year for us. We have over 2,200 students registered, and we have over 85 exhibitors participating this year.
So where do you hope to see this event going in the future?
Well, we always hope to get bigger and better. So we outgrew McLennan Hall from last year. We had to move to this hall. So we're hoping to just get more and more participants as far as students and exhibitors, and maybe even get, even a bigger hall one day.
Cool. Thank you so much, Rachel.
All right, thank you.
Hi, I'm joined here today with Junior Robert Lopez. So, Robert, at your booth, can you explain to us what you're doing exactly?
So for the past few weeks, we've been working on a VR project for the STEAM fair here. And what we kind of did like a little sandbox arcadey kind of thing where you just shoot balls at like a target, and you can just mess around in the little world that we created for you. And so it's not a huge game or anything, but people are messing around with VR for the first time, and they're kind of blown away.
I bet so am I. So what have you learned about VR?
It's very interesting. I think it's very important for the future of gaming and stuff like that. I was the modeler. I didn't have a lot to do with the coding of the actual VR, but it's hard to work with, but at the same time, it's very rewarding.
Got you. And where do you see VR going in the future?
Like I kind of said, it's very important. It seems like it's like the next level of immersion. Like we have motion controls, we have controllers, but when you have the VR headset, it's something completely different.
Wow. Okay. Thank you so much.
I'm here with Mr. Williams today, the lead of our video game design group. So, Mr. Williams, can you explain the whole idea and what goes on here at the STEAM Fair?
All right, so this stands for Science, Technology, Engineering, Architecture, and Math. And we're at the Waco Convention Center. This is our 4th year to do this. And so you have businesses from all over the community. You have schools who are showing robotic stuff here. You have water conservation things, architectural groups, engineering groups here. They're all displaying their stuff. So we are on the technology end of that, and we are showing our video games that we've created in conjunction with the virtual reality equipment that we bought and these new computers that we have made, that the students made. And so we're live here at the event. You can see things going on behind us. We have a line of kids already. This is the first year where we've actually had things working when we've got here. So in the years past, we've had all kinds of stuff break.
Yeah.
And so we're very excited about things happening and working within the first 5 to 10 minutes of us being here. So we're excited.
Okay, cool. So what do you hope to gain from coming to this fair today?
I'm really hoping that the kids can get that really world connection, that applicable connection to their projects, presenting their projects in this way to all these people, getting a live critical feedback from real user experiences. So whereas at school you might just be able to present to your peers or to some local community members, here they're getting that exposure to all these students from all over different kinds of schools from all over Waco, and also business representatives that are coming here, professionals who are looking at their projects, and they're able to let people experience in them and answer all the questions that they're presented whenever they showcase their work.
Okay, cool. Thank you very much.
All right, guys. Thanks so much for watching yet another groovy episode of This Week at New Tech.
Make sure to like and subscribe and check out our website at mynewtech.org.
Also, don't miss out on our 5K zombie race on October 29th. For more information, click the link right here. And we'll see you guys next week.